It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Mike Prince Show. We come to you each and every day, of course, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website is obnradio.com. And our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. Today's episode is made possible by Diva Skin Conditioner. They're located at divafeet.com. That's D-I-V-A-H feet.com. We'd like to acknowledge the Prairie View Athletic Club. Prairie View Athletic Club serving student athletes for Prairie View A&M University since 1986. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. And Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, located at 3019 Waller Street in Waller, Texas. You can get in contact with Jeremy West at 936-931-3696. Well, we're on our breakdown day as we prepare for Southern Prairie View battle in Baton Rouge this weekend. 6 p.m. kickoff time. The late night of the Saturday that will be. Mississippi Valley and Pine Bluff will be playing as early as 1 p.m. Other kickoffs between 2 and 3 o'clock. And then the battle for the West, at least for week 6, will feature a 6 p.m. kickoff. And we got a special guest coming on board with us for tomorrow's show. You don't want to miss that. So we'll dig a little deeper into that. But today, we're going to kind of set the table for things. Prairie View, of course, noted for their high-power offense. And surprisingly, Prairie View is the number 2 ranked offense when it comes to scoring in the conference. Alabama A&M is on top. But it still does not negate a hefty 35.9 points. You might as well say 36 points a game that Prairie View is averaging. But on the other hand, Prairie View is 8th in scoring defense, and they're averaging giving up 36.6 points a game. You might as well say 37 points a game. So it's almost a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde approach for the Panthers. But all of that is going to have to try to find this way worked out come Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Meanwhile, Southern University, they're number 2 with defensive scoring. They're averaging giving up 24.6 points a game. Might as well say 25 points a game. And on the offensive side, they're number 3 in the conference, averaging 33 points a game. So when you look at the contrasting differences, it's not that far off when it comes to scoring. Prairie View is outscoring them by about 3 to 4 points a game. Defensively, Southern is about 11 points better. And if a difference is going to be made in this week's game, it's going to be from the defensive side of the ball. And what an appropriate time for Jackson and Stubblefield to be making their appearances back on the defensive side of the ball. We spoke with Coach Dooley about that at the teleconference on yesterday. And he says, of course, you're going to be excited to be able to do a little bit more than what you're accustomed to when you got 2 starters returning. Tried to downplay it a little bit, but we know the impact that these guys can have. The reserves are the reserves for a reason. But when you have the impact players of Stoney Jackson and Reggie Stubblefield coming back, it should enhance the defensive side of the ball. Still, the game has to be played out on the field, and that's definitely what's going to take place at 6 p.m. at A.W. Mumford Stadium. Of course, the last time these two teams met was October 13, 2018, and Southern left their imprint at Panther Stadium with a convincing 38-0 win over the Panthers. Now, I'm on record for saying it, and I'll continue to see it. Coach Dooley says that last year is last year, but I know that if he has any ounce of competitor in him, he's remembering last year, and he is going to do everything he can, except for get out there and run routes himself, to prevent that from happening again, especially when he returns home, if you allow me to say, to Mumford Stadium. It's no secret that he's a disciple of the legendary Pete Richardson. He let it be known that he speaks to him on a regular basis. He had lunch with him the last time he was in town, and he looks up to him, and he owes him a lot for allowing him to get his coaching teeth cut under Pete Richardson. And to think you get a chance to return back to the scene of the crime after everything that happened the prior year, and you're not going to have an extra motivation, you're not going to have an extra wrinkle up your sleeve, sell that to someone else who's buying. I know that the Ghost is going to be amped up, and the Panthers are going to be amped up. And I know that Coach Odoms is going to have Jag Nation amped up. Jag Nation is already amped up. Doesn't take much to get them amped up, and they're fired and ready to go. PV Nation's fired, ready to go, and it should be one heck of a contest come Saturday at 6 p.m. It's all about preparation right now. It's all about execution right now. It's all about first place right now. Number one against number two. Couldn't ask for a better scenario. For whatever reason, when these two teams get together the last 3 to 5 years, the road team plays lights out. Let's see if that trend continues this week. Right now, the Panthers are in a prime position to set the table for the rest of the West. The Panthers find a way to beat Southern on Saturday. The only thing they have to do is don't beat themselves. And don't forget, we'll talk about it right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Rain, sleet, or shine, baby, we'll be here with bells on. Don't forget, we got a special guest for you on tomorrow. We're going to hear from Brother Carlos Brown later on this week. And we're going to hear from Jag Nation. Jag Nation going to hear from PV Nation. And it's going to have a good old swag feel to it. But for right now, I'm going to exit stage left. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to become a listening partner. Visit the website at obnradio.com. The site is under construction, but the donation button is still working. obnradio.com. Become a listening partner today. Make your donation today. I've got to go, but until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.